WWE Clash of Champions. The only way we can get the Intercontinental Championship on pay-per-view. Stupid Vince, now we have to write a storyline for every championship. Well, doesn't mean it has to be good. So WWE Clash of Champions 2019 is happening this Sunday, and are you guys really excited about it? What do we have over here? Okay, a lot of Braun Strowman and a lot of Seth Rollins. Yeah, not gonna watch live. Not gonna lie though, a few matches on the card look pretty decent, like Randy Orton vs Kofi Kingston. Even Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman has something to offer. Then again, that's about it. That's actually it. I would be way more excited if King of the Ring finals were actually on the pay-per-view, but as of right now, the King of the Ring finals, Corbin vs Chad Gable, a dream match, is gonna happen on Monday Night Raw the next day. This is kinda unfortunate because it makes the tournament feel a bit less, well, way less special, so it kinda sucks. But anyway, the build of the pay-per-view wasn't the best either. Like, most of the rivalries felt rushed. Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman stuff is basically everything we've seen before. They were basically kissing backstage, but they needed a moderator in Stone Cold Steve Austin. Before that, contract signings just went fine. I don't know what's happening right here. These two are actually the tag team champions. They are friends. You don't need Stone Cold Steve Austin. But anyway, hopefully it's gonna be one of these pay-per-views where it doesn't really look that good on paper, but the matches deliver. Oh, the background. So basically, I can change colors right now. For example, orange, green, blue, blue, blue. Okay, let's stick with this one for now. So let's start with our WWE Clash of Champions 2019 predictions. The first match we have is the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, Drew Gulak versus Humberto Carrillo, whoever he is. Looks like my lost brother. Versus Lince Dorado. Okay, my prediction is Drew Gulak. I don't watch 205 Live, and I'm gonna let you know that in every predictions video ever. And then we have the United States Championship, AJ Styles versus Cedric Alexander. Like I've said, unfortunately the build wasn't the best. It's basically just a 2-week build. AJ Styles attacked Cedric Alexander for no reason whatsoever, so he kinda screwed himself over. And just because there's no rivalry, it makes me believe that AJ Styles is retaining, which is kinda unfortunate because Cedric is getting that huge push in the WWE as of late, and I would hope that he would win the championship, but as of right now, I'm just not seeing it happening. So my prediction is going to be AJ Styles, but Cedric Alexander should, and maybe will, win the championship in a couple of months. It should happen. But for now, it's gonna be AJ Styles. Then we have the Intercontinental Championship, Shinsuke Nakamura versus The Miz. Like I've said, this is a pretty decent one because we're getting a King of Strong Style versus the King of Soft Style. Anyway, the build wasn't the best either. Like, they had Sami Zayn talking for Shinsuke Nakamura, which was fine in my opinion, but then they got rid of it. Or did they? I'm not quite sure. It just doesn't feel personal. It feels rushed. It feels weird because they didn't have the Intercontinental Championship on television or at pay-per-view. Like, that's gotta be legit. Intercontinental Championship wasn't on pay-per-view for at least 3 or 4 months. I'm pretty sure about that. And I'm not counting the pre-shows. Maybe it wasn't on a pre-show once or twice. It's pretty crazy. Like, this championship deserves some love from the WWE. What is happening right here? Anyway, The Miz wants to make this championship prestigious again. Shinsuke Nakamura wants to, well, be at home with the championship, I guess. I don't know what he wants. Every championship is on the line, so that's the only reason this championship is on the pay-per-view. Anyway, my prediction is going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. I just don't see The Miz as an active competitor anymore. He's like the host of Raw and SmackDown. Anyway, my prediction is going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. Then we have the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship, Big E and Xavier Woods versus the Revival. I would love to see Randy Orton and the Revival as champions, but I'm not seeing it happening. So my prediction right now is going to be the New Day. I believe that they're gonna retain the championships, they're gonna get their revenge, so my prediction is going to be the New Day. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. It came out of the blue, you know, Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose all of a sudden are a tag team again, they're back on television, and they are going to face them for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. I would love to see them as champions, but I don't see it happening, especially because Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross just turned face, so maybe they're gonna do something with that. It's decent. I love the team of Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. I forgot how great they are. The first time I became a fan was back at the Elimination Chamber when we got the first ever women's tag team match. So my prediction is going to be Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for now. WWE Raw Tag Team Championship: Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. This is an easy one because I believe that the only reason we have Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins as Raw Tag Team Champions is because they could not get along. Something is going to happen. And it will lead to Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode winning the championships. I'm pretty sure about that. We're gonna get some miscommunication. Braun Strowman or Seth Rollins is gonna get angry at either Braun Strowman or Seth Rollins. We're gonna get like a finisher or something, or someone is going to leave, or whatever the case may be. We're basically gonna get some friendly fire, and I guess it will make Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman just a little bit more entertaining. And my prediction is Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. I actually love the tag team already, and I wish they were actually a faction with the club because it just looks awesome on Monday Night Raw. It's probably not gonna happen. For one reason or another, WWE don't have any factions as of late. Well, they actually do, like the New Day, but that's kinda it when you think about it. Randy Orton and the Revival, maybe, but I'm talking about big factions, like 5 or 6 people. Hopefully we're gonna get that at some point. Then we have the SmackDown Women's Championship: Bayley versus Charlotte Flair. All 4 horsewomen are getting championship matches. What a surprise. The only woman who deserves a title shot? Sasha Banks. I guess this one is fine. Charlotte Flair is now a babyface kinda, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get another tag team match down the line between Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch versus Bayley and Sasha Banks. I don't see the championship changing hands though, because Bayley just turned heel, so my prediction is going to be Bayley. Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan. A no disqualification match. Is that the first match with a stipulation? Like, that's the problem with the WWE. You have a pay-per-view and you're giving me Monday Night Raw worthy matches. Give me a tables match, give me a TLC match, give me Hell in a Cell. Get rid of the gimmicked pay-per-views and give us these kind of matches at random pay-per-views. Like, what's the point? Anyway, so Roman is winning this one. The only question is Daniel Bryan going to interfere, and is Daniel Bryan still behind it? Because we don't know. Maybe Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan are tricking Roman Reigns and the fans, and Eric actually attacked Daniel Bryan because Daniel Bryan actually asked him to. That's still a question, especially because commentators are bringing that up, so I'm pretty sure Daniel Bryan is still behind this, but I think that Roman Reigns is still winning this one. I don't see Eric Rowan going over Roman Reigns. The hard R, Roman Reigns. The WWE Championship: Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. At this point, I want to see Randy Orton as the WWE Champion, people, especially because WWE are going to Fox, and I would believe that WWE would actually give the championship to Randy Orton because he's a bigger star, a way bigger star. But then again, I still see Kofi Kingston retaining the championship, and that is my prediction. Randy Orton is the one who should take the championship away from Kofi Kingston at some point, but he never defeated Randy Orton fair and square ever since winning the WWE Championship. So to make this story a bit better, maybe Kofi Kingston should defeat Randy Orton to prove that he is just as good and he deserves to be the WWE Champion, to prove to the audience, to prove to himself, to prove to Randy Orton. So my prediction is going to be Kofi Kingston. Then we have the Raw Women's Championship: Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. Yeah, so that was decent. Sasha Banks made her return and instantly got a women's championship match. She's not being booked perfectly, but then again, it's as good as we can get in the WWE. And this is going to be a bold prediction, but in my opinion, Sasha Banks is actually winning the Raw Women's Championship. She cried so much that at this point, you gotta give her the championship. If you don't give her the championship, she might leave for AEW. So in WWE's shoes, that's the only logical solution. Give Sasha the championship. And excuse me, no disrespect against Sasha Banks, people. She deserves the championship. She's the greatest WWE performer of all time. Of all time. So it only makes sense for WWE to give the legit boss, Sasha Banks, the championship. And of course, we get the Universal Championship. Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman. I would not be surprised if the Tag Team Championships, Raw Tag Team Championships, are going to be just before this match. It would make sense, you know, these two are not getting along and then they are facing for the Universal Championship. But then again, we don't know. I don't see Braun Strowman winning the championship, probably ever. I just don't see that happening anymore. They had so many opportunities. I mean, at one point, people loved Braun Strowman. And I'm telling you, people really loved Braun Strowman. I was a fan of Strowman. And they didn't give him the Universal Championship. What a missed opportunity. Now nobody cares about the guy. He got stale, he got boring, his character didn't change at all. And now they're putting him in Universal Championship title matches. And I just don't see him winning. My prediction is going to be this. No one is winning this one. Yes, no one. Not Seth, not Braun. The Fiend is going to interfere. He's gonna beat both of them. And then we are going to have a triple threat match at Hell in a Cell. Rollins, Strowman, and Bray Wyatt. Maybe it's going to be Rollins versus Bray Wyatt, but I just don't see and hope that WWE would bury Bray Wyatt as early as this. Like, I just... Yeah... Bray Wyatt is definitely going to be in a WWE Universal Championship match at Hell in a Cell. Let's just hope he's not losing. Anyway, let me know your predictions in the comments below. Doesn't seem like the best pay-per-view we could have, but like I've said, I'm pretty sure we will get some entertaining matches. Thank you for watching this video, and as always, the great one, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.